As the third film in the Scream requel series, Scream 7 will likely take inspiration from Scream 3 for its next installment. The original Scream films premiered from 1996 through 2000 as a trilogy franchise before a fourth film premiered in 2011. In 2022, Scream 5 premiered, not as another sequel, but as a requel. While it was still part of the franchise and saw the return of Sidney Prescott, Gale Weathers and Dewey Riley, it introduced a new generation of Ghostface killers and victims with Sam Carpenter as the new final girl. The film borrowed many elements from the original Scream. In this video, I want us to talk about the 6 ways in which Scream 7 can mirror Scream 3. But before we go back to Hollywood and my stunt double is killed by Ghostface and not me, I'd like to say hello guys and gals, I'm Nick and welcome to 30's Feedback. So, Scream 5 returned to Woodsboro again and even featured many scenes in Stu Macher's old house. One of the Ghostface killers was Sam's boyfriend Richie Kirsch, which mirrored the first Scream when the main Ghostface was Sidney's boyfriend Billy Loomis, who's also Sam's illegitimate father. Scream 6 followed Scream 2 by bringing the main characters to college and having the Ghostface be Richie's father and siblings, just like Scream 2's Ghostface was Billy's mother. As the third requel, there are many things from Scream 3 that Scream 7 can mirror while keeping the film original. Here are 6 ways they can do that. Set its location in Hollywood. Scream 3 returned to its California setting, but instead of returning to Woodsboro, Scream 3 hit Tinseltown, where Stab 3 was filming on a set version of Stu's house. Later scenes, including most of the killings, occurred in director Roman Bridger's house. Scream 7 could see the franchise return to Hollywood. Scream 5 mentioned the Stab films, with one of the Ghostface killers, Amber Freeman, using her hatred of the Stab sequels as a motive to create her requel and use Sam's murder for the film. However, the Stab movies weren't a huge part of Scream 6. If Scream 7 takes place in Hollywood, the Stab movies could become a big part of the franchise again, and they could even make one based on the Scream 5 and Scream 6 events, now following Sam and her sister Tara instead of Sidney. Have Ghostface be a relative of Sam and Tara. In Scream 3, Roman was Ghostface and revealed he was Sidney's illegitimate brother, and he was out to get her because their mother didn't want to be part of his life. Since the Ghostface killers in the first 2 requel films have mirrored the killers from the original 2 films, it would make sense for Scream 7 to do the same. Since Sam is Billy's daughter and her difficulty understanding whether she's good or bad is a huge plot point in the requel series, this could play into the Scream 7 Ghostface reveal. It's evident that Billy is dead, but Sam's mother could be an option or a different relative connected to her father. Have a dead character appear via video. Randy was infamous in Scream for filling in his friends about the horror movie rules. The rules changed for the sequel and got even more brutal for the third and final film in the trilogy. Unfortunately, Randy was killed in Scream 2, meaning he had to give his friends the rules for the third film via video. Randy told his friends he expected to die, so he recorded a video ahead of time in case he didn't make it to the potential third Ghostface killing spree. Scream 7 could do something similar by having a character who has already died come back via video to offer Sam and her friends help for surviving Ghostface. It would be a great Easter egg and could include a character like Dewey, who fans miss but would rather the franchise not bring back to life because it would create too many plot holes. Have Ghostface's motive connected to Sam's past. When Roman was revealed as Ghostface in Scream 3, his motive lay in Sidney's past. Besides being her illegitimate brother and after her because of how their mother treated him, he also revealed he was the mastermind behind the other 2 Ghostface killings. This was a pretty controversial choice since it created many plot holes and discredited the 2 other films and the motives of their Ghostface killers. However, Scream 7 could make more responsible and logical decisions when connecting Ghostface to Sam's past. Both Scream 5 and Scream 6 have focused on Sam's connection to her father, Billy, but Scream 7 could explore other aspects of her past that haven't been showcased yet. Fans have been wondering about Sam and Tara's mother, and Scream 7 would be the perfect time to dive into that dynamic and possibly connect Ghostface to it. Make it the most meta of the requels. Scream 3 is by far the most meta of the Scream films. Its Hollywood setting allowed it to mock the way the film industry works, and the film within a film plot did the same. Nothing's more meta than Sydney running through a set version of Stu Macher's house, being chased by Ghostface, while an actor playing Sydney starred in a movie about her being chased by Ghostface. Once Ghostface started killing off actors to get to the real Sydney, Scream 3 reached peak meta. If Scream 7 wants to keep up, it needs to be as meta as the third film was. While it shouldn't have the same plot of Sam and her friends running around the Stab movie set, it can compete in other ways. A scene where Sam and her friends watch a new Stab movie where actors are playing them would be a good start. Have a known character die in the opening. Scream's opening scenes are arguably the most iconic parts of the film. In Scream 3, filmmakers took a different direction with their opening scene, killing off the character Cotton Weary. The character appeared in Scream 2 and was mentioned in the first Scream as the man accused of murdering Sydney's mother. Typically, the Scream opening scene has Ghostface kill off an unknown character who is not crucial to the rest of the film. Scream 7 can connect itself to the third film by killing off a character who fans are already familiar with. It shouldn't be anyone too crucial, but someone fans recognise, as the most heartbreaking deaths should be left for later in the film. A good option would be one of Tara's friends who appeared briefly at the beginning of Scream 6. Their death wouldn't be devastating, but fans would still recognise them, and it would connect the new Ghostface to Sam and Tara. What do you guys think? Did I miss anything off this list? And how else could Scream 7 mirror Scream 3? Let me know below.